As a creative entrepreneur, pretty much everything I've learned over the past 10 years has been self-taught. And the cheapest way of learning is, of course, by reading. I've read hundreds of self-help books, which have helped me with my business and also my personal life. But today I want to discuss the 6 books that changed my life. There's one book that's really impacted my finances and my business, but I want to do these in the order of when I read them and at what stage I was in my business and career. Because if you're at a similar stage, then you're going to know which books to read and which will be the most helpful. So the first book on the list is Linchpin by Seth Godin. When I first read Linchpin, I was working at a company where I felt really undervalued. I felt like I needed to seek permission to work on exciting projects from my employers.
Please, I'll do anything.
What I didn't realize is I didn't need their permission to make great work. And this book helped me to get out of my comfort zone and to create more value in the world. Relooking at this book recently, I feel like I've actually internalized a lot of the lessons from this book just because of the things that I've done over the past few years. Godin explains in the book that we've been trained by schools and also by society to become like factory workers and to follow the rules. But he goes on to explain what we really need to do to create value in the world is to follow our own path. One of my favorite quotes in the book is, "If there were a map, there would be no art because art is navigating without a map." The second book that really changed my life was The 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss. I really wish I remembered how I found out about the 4-Hour Workweek, but my guess is because I wanted to travel more as a freelancer, I was searching for more travel podcasts, and then I found a podcast called Location Indie. They taught people how to become digital nomads. So I think that probably someone in that group told me about the 4-Hour Workweek. When I first read this book, I was introduced to concepts like lifestyle design and also passive income. I'm really passionate about lifestyle design because I believe that you should make your business to fit your lifestyle rather than trying to fit your lifestyle in with your business. If you want to build your business in a way that works for you and your lifestyle, I recommend doing the Vivid Vision exercise. I'll leave this exercise below this video in the description. Just as a side note, I really don't think passive income actually exists in the way that you can just create something and then make money passively. Usually, even if you could sell a product while you sleep, you're going to have to market it at some point. But I really do love the 4-Hour Workweek and I think it has some fabulous lessons in there. So I do recommend you check it out because it's really changed my business and my life for the better. The 4-Hour Workweek also introduced me to the idea of creating systems for your business so that you can have more freedom. And this was also helped by reading a book called Work the System by Sam Carpenter. A lot of this book is a story to try and instill that building systems in your business will be helpful. But what I really like about it is Sam gives you access to his systems for his business in the back so that you know how to do the exercises and you can create effective systems for your business too. I think you could read this rather quickly and get the idea, but it doesn't really stick until you internalize building systems in your business and actually put it into practice. And I recommend you do this because you're going to see the benefits and it's going to make you want to create more systems so that you can get even more results. If you want me to help you to create systems in your creative business, I have a new course called Balanced Business Bootcamp. In Balanced Business Bootcamp, I help you to create systems so you can scale your business sustainably. If you want to find out more, I'll leave the link below this video in the description. So the fourth book that really changed my life is The One Thing. I often use the ideas from The One Thing in my daily life to help me when I'm feeling overwhelmed or when I'm procrastinating. I like to remember this quote from the book. "What's the one thing that I can do? Such by doing it, everything else will become easier or unnecessary." This really helps me to focus on what's important, and I think without it, I probably would be taking some of the wrong actions in my business and not prioritizing things that were really important. The other thing that helps me to stay productive in my business is by choosing my top 3 priorities for the day, the week, the month, and the year. And this is from a book called Getting Things Done by David Allen. So that's a little bonus recommendation for you. So the 5th book on the list is Superfans by Pat Flynn. When you read this book, you get the feeling that Pat really cares about his audience, and this inspires me. In his book, Pat is talking about subscribers and followers, but I think we can also relate this to our client-based businesses. In Superfans, Pat inverts the traditional marketing funnel funnel and creates the Superfan journey. This inspired me and helped me to create my freelance funnel framework that I teach in my course Client Quest. The final part of the freelance funnel framework is helping you to turn your clients into advocates or fans of yours so you can get even more clients. If you want to know how to do this, I'll leave a link to the video below in the description. I love the idea of providing magical moments for our clients of our customers. This is one thing that Pat teaches in his book. So I'd love to hear from you. Do you have any ideas of how you could create magical moments for your clients? Let me know in the comments below this video. The final book in this list, and the one that's probably had the biggest impact on my business, is Profit First by Mike Michalowicz. So in Profit First, Mike teaches us that most businesses aren't actually profitable. So what we can do to make ourselves profitable is take our profit out of our income first. So you're prioritizing your profit over other things. Mike says that we also do bank balance accounting. This is where we check our bank balance and decide if we can purchase something or not. Let me know in the comments below if you have done bank balance accounting. He says that it's okay to do this, but what we should do to make it easier to make sure that we have enough cash flow in our business is to split our income into different buckets. These buckets are income tax, profit, expenses, and owner's compensation. Allocating our income in this way helps us to do bank balance accounting, but in a way that actually helps our business. So we're taking the profit out first, and we also know how much money we have for expenses, and also we're putting away money for tax, which I found very valuable in my business over the past few years. What also has really helped me is having a profit first accountant. So if you are going to read Profit First and you enjoy this idea, then I would definitely recommend getting a profit first accountant too. The last book that changed my life is actually reading fiction. It's good to read self-help books and business books, but sometimes it can make us think about our business and our life too much, and sometimes we just need to relax. So let me know in the comments below which fiction books you're reading right now. And if you enjoyed this video, then I recommend you watch these videos next.